Once upon a time, in a small town nestled deep in the heart of the mountains, there lived a man named Carl. Carl was a simple man, a grill cook at the local fast food restaurant. He was known for his quick wit and infectious laughter, but what most people didn't know was that Carl had a secret. One day, Carl began to have strange visions. He saw himself standing on a mountaintop, surrounded by a sea of people. In his vision, he spoke of the meaning of life and the mysteries of the universe. Carl spoke with such conviction that those who heard him couldn't help but believe every word he said. Word of Carl's prophetic visions soon spread throughout the town. Some people believed him, while others thought he was just a crazy cook with an overactive imagination. But there was one woman in town who recognized Carl as the prophet he claimed to be. Her name was Sarah, and she had always been a spiritual person. When she heard Carl speak, she felt a deep sense of connection to his words. Sarah sought out Carl and spoke to him about his visions. Carl was surprised but also relieved to find someone who understood him. As they talked, Carl revealed that he had been experimenting with drugs, which had caused his visions. Sarah was disappointed but not surprised. She knew that sometimes people seek answers in the wrong places. Despite this revelation, Sarah still believed in Carl's message. She felt that his words were true, and she began to spread his message throughout the town. Some people mocked her, but others were inspired by Carl's words and began to change their lives. Carl's message had a lasting impact on the town. Even though he wasn't a real prophet, his visions had sparked a spiritual awakening in the hearts of many people. Carl eventually got the help he needed to overcome his drug addiction and became a respected member of the community. As Sarah continued to spread Carl's message throughout the town, more and more people began to believe in his prophetic visions. They were captivated by his words and the sense of purpose it gave them. However, as time went on, some began to question the source of Carl's visions. One day, a curious person asked Carl where he had learned about the meaning of life. To everyone's surprise, Carl revealed that it was all just a recipe he had read on the back of a sauce packet. The revelation shook the town to its core. People felt betrayed and foolish for having believed in Carl's visions. Sarah was heartbroken, and she struggled to come to terms with the fact that everything she had believed in was just a lie. Eventually, the town moved on from the incident, but it left a lasting scar on many people's hearts. Some lost faith in spirituality altogether, while others became more cautious about believing in anything too readily. As for Carl, he continued to work at the fast food restaurant, but he no longer spoke of his visions. He was ashamed of what he had done and didn't want to be seen as a fraud. Instead, he focused on making the best burgers in town and tried to make amends for the harm he had caused. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribe to be notified of freshly baked, frightfully generic stories.